I should probably just make sure that this sounds okay. Hopefully, no one had to hear the horrible noise that came from that. Everything froze on me. It was so weird. But it was just a noise coming through my headphones.
We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a specter.
Pause this, so...
Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly
Which seems a bit dangerous.
You must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
It's like, we can't do it, so we created your group who can, and don't have to get any authority. Alright, let's go talk to Ashley. Go down. There we go. Okay, instead, like I said, if we get the option, you know, we may as well skip the Liara. Oh, these guys are here.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. Lieutenant Alenko's actions will not go unnoticed. His sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Yep, I bet.
A good officer's worth a lot more than your respect. I'd rather have him.
Could have sacrificed them instead.
The loss of a trusted ally is never easy to accept. It is a shame that the greatest among us are prone to such sacrifices. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination.
Thanks, I'm just leaving the wheel. I'll talk to people.
Commander?
About Kaidan.
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
She's sad.
Can't say I'm better.
Wah.
Sorry for anything I said
Wah.
back there. I just...
Wah.
I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
It is. But I don't care. He sucks. It's not your fault.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call.
Look,
not
I'm
you.
the ship, and you do what I... Something, yes, you captain. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember that line from Spaceballs. And I couldn't remember it.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Torfin?
Alcohol.
We accept death when we put on the uniform, Chief. If you can't deal with that, retire.
I could never do that. Not before, and definitely not now. I have to be worth Kaidan's life.
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over.
Oh, that noise isn't coming through. I might go take a short break to grab something to eat, because I'm a little hungry, before we head to Iris.
We have an advantage. We know they're coming, and we know about their indoctrination.
I don't plan to lie down and die, Skipper. Don't worry about that. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this.
I don't know. You never know.
That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, okay.
Dismissed. Chief.
I guess that's really all there is, because she's an option we can sleep with, because the game said no lesbians, no gays. I guess, again, if you count Liara, but my point, again, they are a monosexual race. I wouldn't consider her a female, because, again, there are no males in her race. And the way they reproduce doesn't have to revolve around sex, either. It's a whole other thing. Because they can also reproduce with any race, because it doesn't have to require sex, it's a whole thing.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Let's see...
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures
It may
me I am
even
going to be fine.
not be possible to sleep
I
there,
was
because she
impressed
wasn't
with her
around long
knowledge
enough.
of Asari physiology.
We already had this conversation, basically. It's her job.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
Case of what?
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
I guess. So do I.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a
I think it's
lust
the
for power
former.
and glory?
We'll never know.
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it.
Man, my ears
Let's
itching again.
not spend
It's
every
always-
free minute talking about Saren.
What is
It is
that?
bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you.
Oh.
And making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially
She's interested in
humans.
us.
I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
That's because they only live for at most 80 years being nice, and compared to
So
the
you saw us as some
1,000
kind of
years
joke.
that you can live. Or
As
is it
I
800?
said,
I
I
don't remember.
was
It's a long time.
ignorant about your species, but I have been watching you and your crew. I feel as if I have learned a great deal. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Cool.
You're basically saying we bully other people to get our way.
Unfortunately, that is how most of the galaxy sees you.
It's
I
right, though,
understand why they
considering
think
in
that
this
way,
game.
though I don't necessarily agree with them. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I don't care what the rest of the galaxy thinks about us.
But you should. The Council made you a Spectre because of what they saw in you. You are special, Commander. You represent the best of what humanity can offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even
Why does everyone
imagine
care
how
about what I did
horrible
on
that must have
Torfin?
been, but you did what had to be done.
I'm getting a lot of renegades. I
Now
don't
you're
think she's
digging
going to want to have
into
sex
my
with
past,
us.
invading my privacy.
I am sorry. I know it was wrong, but after our last conversation, I was too embarrassed to approach you directly. I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Oh my goodness! No, fuck it.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more
Which
about
is
the
the middle option.
Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings.
Let me have
I
the
wasn't
sex.
sure if... Are you...
We don't have the option with
interested in
Kate.
me, Shepard?
Game be like, no lesbian. Give me blue, please. Hey, give me blue, please. Yeah, that last roll didn't matter.
No, you were right. There is something.
Gaden's dead. I just want
I
to.
knew it.
I want to feel
and I
something,
felt it
please.
too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you?
I know I shouldn't have re-rolled,
We
but
have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
we have one thing in common. Yeah, you both got hoo-has.
Saren wants both of us dead.
Oh,
That's
that I
something.
guess. Okay, sure.
That is not the most romantic reason, is it? You make it all sound so dangerous.
They really wanted to make me not. The wheel was like, no lesbians.
A little
Until I
danger makes things
rigged it.
exciting.
I
This
rigged
is
it.
all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Perhaps you can call me out for rigging that last one. I understand.
Take all the time you need, Liara.
But
I'll be here.
with
Thank you,
Caden dead, I
Shepard.
just wanted the option to be
Let's-
available with Liara.
Let's just talk about something else for now.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
I'd rather not.
We were
but
the
I
first
guess we are
species
going to hear
discover the
about it.
Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered, male and female, have no real meaning for us.
Yet they
They
somehow
still
have
require a partner
female
to reproduce.
biology.
This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Again, game be like no lesbians.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it.
Yeah, they don't have to
Physical
have
contact
sex
may
to
or may not be
reproduce.
involved, but it is not
They
an
can.
essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings.
So they give
We can
birth as
touch
well. Like,
the
they don't have to
very
go through the
depths of
actual
their minds.
methods of
We explore the
reproduction, but
genetic
do they
memory
still?
of their species.
Like, they don't
We
have
share
to
the
have
most
sex to
basic
reproduce,
elements
but
of
do
their
they still have to
individual
give
and
birth?
racial
That I don't
identities.
know.
We then pass these
Let me get
traits on
BioWare
to
on the
our
phone.
daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
They
Every
just throw them away. They don't
relationship is
care.
different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Age difference. There's also the problem of they live 800 years and most people don't.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that. How do you think they reproduce for the however long? You don't know who.
Benezia never
However
told you
long
her partner's name?
before they encountered
Union
other
with our own
species.
kind is no longer
Shepherd,
common.
Jesus.
Not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species.
Oh, so they just do it for
Asari
fun now.
daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to
Ah,
say the
so
word
she's
to my
pure-blooded
face.
blue.
It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
You don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are.
I don't
But
think we ever
have no
find out
way
who
to
her
know
dad
for
is.
sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone.
I'm still now
particularly the
curious if they
father
give
species
birth
is
or how it
short-lived.
goes. They're mammalian, so
Often
they'd
the
have to.
partner
But then
will
again,
pass on
well,
long
Solarians aren't
before the
mammalian.
child reaches maturity.
You know what? Whatever. Yeah, we got red then.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
They move on, they get over it.
Few
It's like
sapient
vampires.
species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach.
I think
to our
Krogan's the
unions.
only other ones who
We do
live
not
close
focus
to
on
long
the
in
inevitable loss
in
of our
age. I
partners.
think they live like 500
Instead, we
years,
enjoy the time we spend with them.
or 400
and even
years.
after they're gone,
Turians,
them
I
lives on
don't
in
know.
us.
Solarians are
The
the
union
shortest.
is a
I think it's about
connection
like
that
30
transcends
years.
both time and space.
That's everything.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Now, if we talk to her again, is there
I
a
get
different?
the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Can we get something new
Of
now?
course, Shepard. What did you
Nah,
want to
it's
talk
just that.
about?
I wasn't
I should
sure if
go.
it like had
Goodbye,
other ones that
Shepard.
would catch up from because we didn't get her as early as we could have. Now let's head up to the main deck, and then I'm gonna quickly go grab something to eat because I am a little bit hungry. And then I'll come back and we'll go to Ilos. I kind of have to now because I had to restart the stream because everything crashed. So it's like, well, can't really just have this go for 13 minutes. It'd be a bit weird. All right. Once we go to
Forwarded
that.
the mission update to
Aha.
the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador
Really?
Udino wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council is
Okay.
massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
So we have to go back to the Citadel. I thought we did. About time.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
I think part of our job is we have to sneak out, sneak away from the Citadel. If that's the case, I might just do that and save Ilos for next time. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how I feel after I've had something to eat. You know, I didn't expect to immediately get to a cutscene because I would have liked to have eaten beforehand.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Seren.
You can technically have gone to Vermeer once you learn of Vermeer before going and getting Liara or whatever. I think you just have to do 2 missions and Vermeer is unlocked. So you could do Novaria, Liara, or Liara, Novaria, Vermeer, Ferros. Do them in all sorts of orders. That's not enough.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only
then just
possible
send me, I'll go on my
is
own.
full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Seren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Not really. We kind of still have to stop him. What about the Reapers?
Sovereign's the real threat. Seren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
See if we get blue. Oh, that's right on the line. I'm actually going to re-roll that because I don't trust that. Okay, that's blue.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
Literally, our ship's invisible.
A nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that.
That was necessary.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
If Seren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications.
Man, I hate
here,
Udina.
Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
Udina be like, I'm a massive
It's just
knob.
politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Oh, yay. You son of a bitch.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Udina be like, yes, finally, I have position and power. I am a bitch. Howdy, Liara, wanna fuck? Or am I still... Have I been locked out of that because Caden's dead?
Commander,
And we didn't make friendly enough.
I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
Let's see what happens. They screwed me. I wonder who would show up if we did make friendly enough with Liara here.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
You can't trust politicians.
I should have known
Which is
better.
true.
Udina, the Council, they're all the same. Petty, blind.
Look at our Prime Minister. He's a complete twat.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
I tried.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just
Fuck
give
you
up
want me
and
to do?
doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
Not a chance.
We lost the battle, not the war. I'll figure something out.
Let's take them
I
hostage.
believe in you,
Wait,
Shepard.
that's a bad
I
idea.
am with you every step of the way.
Oh my.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander.
Seth
Got a
Green, the
message
cock
from
block.
Captain
Oh, I
Anderson.
never had dicks. Muff block. Give me the message.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
You should probably go meet with him.
And we shall, but first, roll the wheel. Who we got? We've got Tali. And... Garrus. They hook up in 3. If you don't get with either
Equalizing
one of them.
interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Good for Presley. I'm just gonna take the lift down because I hate it. So, level up, and level up. Hit circle too many times.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed
Once we're
away.
down the stairs, I will go and have
The veteran
myself some
soldier
meat.
who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children who are planning
Natural
a small
causes?
private memorial service.
He was murdered by Cerberus guys. They gave him an overdose or something. Oh, actually, before we take the fast travel network, is there anything good that I can get from the wreck officer?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Anything good? Why is it so slow? I want to see if there's anything useful at the bottom first. Yeah, here we go, look at this. They're all level 6 equipment by the looks of it, which have all been kind of out... Oh, there's level 10 stuff. I was going to say, it's kind of all been classed out. Outclassed. It's a bit better for Garrus. Nah. Not for me. I like my shotgun. That's kind of about the same. It's a little bit more damage, a little drop in accuracy, but the heatsink capacity is the same. I'm not going to buy it. Alright, I'm hungry. I'm going to get something to eat. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Where was I? Requisitions office, that's right. And we need to go to Flux, wasn't it? Yes. Make sure I go to the right one. Flux. Boop. Cutscene. Not my problem. We have bigger fish to fry.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
Okay. Do we even have time for this?
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy.
I don't think we
My
do,
name
but
is
okay.
Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Right. I get it.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market.
I need you
There's
to
a
join
mental
this scheme.
stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted.
So it's not legal then?
Limit, and I need more from the medbay.
I'm leaving.
Getting you your drug fix is not high on my list of priorities, Keeler.
What century are you living in? Do you think those Solarians hesitate before amping themselves up? If you won't help me keep humanity strong,
What's this one? Go to the medical clinic afterwards and purchase the drug that killed these for his treaty negotiation. Well, I may as well.
Find somebody else who will.
Yeah, what is it?
Hey guy, you just got pushed downstairs, I noticed. What happened?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Dorian didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Dorian. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
Ah, cheating. Explain.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Okay. Just play the game.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
No, I mean, I know, I'm not gonna do it. You just need to win at Quasar a few times. How will that work?
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
Yes.
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others.
I'm pretty sure it would be illegal to sell it to other people.
Recorded.
I won't help you cheat.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
Alright, off he goes. It's not very far from here at all to get to the med bay, so let's just head straight there. And then come back and we'll help that other guy out. Why is there a marker just here? Oh, okay. I think because I'm nearby to where it was.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
Commander Shepard.
Why are there more
It
people? I
is
didn't
an
realize
honor
them
to speak
before.
with you.
Also, I forgot to get rid of the wheel before because I'm an idiot. Thanks.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day
Ah,
coming soon, we're
this
making
guy.
our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
Let's find out. Apparently, yes.
I'm a patriot, Mr. Saraceno. You got my vote.
It is gratifying. to
Let's
hear.
kill some bugs.
We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. Since I have your vote, could I convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy? The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
Let's find out. Apparently, he does.
We need more politicians with the courage to stand up for human rights.
Excellent. I'll have
Racism.
my people contact you. Don't worry.
Spacism?
We'll take care of everything. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on
Spacism
Election
could
Day,
definitely be a
because
term that
Terra
came
Firma
about for
remembers
people
you.
who grew up in off-Earth colonies. Like you could call, you know, you could say like, you know, if you're against them, you say something like, you know, oh, they're not as good as people born on Earth. You You could call it spacism. I need drugs.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long.
I've still got the fucking wheel up. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna need it now anyway.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Yeah, how's it going? I need drugs.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Good, because I just need drugs. That's all I'm here for.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this.
Oh, that's silly
They never
of you.
filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I
Yeah,
could
no
lose
problem.
my
Give
license.
me
They'll
drugs.
shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Cool. No, my problem.
You'll have to handle this one on your own.
I understand. It's my problem. I can take care of it.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
So how do I get this stimulant? Would it be a unique item? Yeah, there it is, mental stimulant. There's also a depressant. And a Medgel upgrade. Cool. Go away, wheel. Before I forget. Because I definitely would have. And I almost did, in fact. Let's pretend I didn't almost forget the wheel again. Right, back to Flux. Yay, let's get rid of Neville. Where he died. I kind of wish Neville Chamberlain lived long enough to see the end of the war. Just so we could have been like, man, I fucked up. I really messed up.
If you've gotten your temper back under control, I could still use help.
So I can either give him a stimulant or a depressant. Let's see what I give him. Apparently giving him the depressant is the renegade option, when if you think about it, technically that would be the positive option.
Here. This should take care of all your problems.
It's gonna help him relax.
Perfect.
Oh, I guess we are gonna fuck with him by doing this.
Never see me
Because
coming.
they're gonna talk circles around him because of it. Because he's gonna instead be too mentally, like, out of it. He's just gonna be like, he's gonna fall asleep.
This isn't the stimulant. What did you give me?
Whoop! I did it again. My mouse slipped, so I was clicking. Couldn't risk it.
You're an addict and a bigot. Your assistant will do a
What
better
did he
job.
do? It makes him a bigot.
You need to get help.
What did he do? What did he do? You can call him an addict, but I don't see what he said that made him a bigot.
Alien
Was it just saying about?
scum?
Oh, is it because he called the Give me renegade points apparently. Is it because he said the what is it, that the Solarians are constantly taking that stuff? Oh, here's Rita. Why is she still here?
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Oh, boohoo.
I'm glad you
Anderson!
came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Yeah, what have you been up to since you left anyway? You could have helped me.
You had to know what was gonna happen. Why didn't you warn me?
I tried. The ambassador wouldn't let me get a message through before you
Man,
died.
they look just...
I know you're pissed
I don't know,
off
something
right
about this way your
now.
character's
You can't give
skin
up.
looks in
They
this
all think
game.
this
It's
is
just
over, but
something
we
like...
both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop
Looks very
Saren from using the
plastic.
conduit.
It's a bit better in 2. Eh, forget it.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems. But if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
Tell me what to do.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Yeah, you'll
Leave that to
figure it
me.
out.
Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
That's fine, we'll just both get court-martialed for this.
There's gotta be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
It's fine, just
Hopefully
beat him up.
If he is,
put a bolt in him
I'll
as
just
well
have
while
to
you're at
think
him.
of something.
The ambassador won't forgive this, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
Treason,
we don't have a lot of
smeason.
options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Break into his office.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
Either option doesn't make much difference. The outcome's the same. I think one is he gets shot.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
There's no reason to hang around.
Let's do it.
I don't think we have any other
I'll
quests.
take care of the lockdown. You get down to the
We could have maybe seen if Conrad was around, but fuck him. Actually, we might still be able to. Because technically, we're not being kicked out. Alright, let's go see if Conrad's around. I'm not doing that Quasar one. I don't want to. Besides sort of getting the... What was it? The wheel rolling things that said no. It's not fun. You just have to win like 5 rounds of Quasar. It's not hard. You just have to win whatever rounds. Like, you don't need to get like the best score, I don't think. But it's kind of like... Quasar's a weird one. It returns in 3 in the Citadel DLC. Yeah, no, Conrad's not there. He's gone for good. There's no one around. Alright, to the Normandy. But yeah, you get to replay it in the Citadel one. You also get, they added some other things to the Citadel DLC. It's an interesting DLC. The story for it is whatever.
Terra Firma Party
to getting to run around one area of the wards and go to like, you know, do some shit is whatever. Play some mini games, gamble, stuff like that. Alright, on to the Normandy. Let's get the fuck out of here and go to Ilos.
Stand by, shore party.
No, I will not stand by. I will run in circles.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Get wrecked. People still say that? I have no idea. I'm old.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
You might want to go fast before they catch on that we're not meant to be leaving. And away we go. Do we get access to go wherever we want, or do we just have to go straight to Ilos? I'm just seeing if Liara has anything to say. I don't think she does. I think we're pretty much all locked into the shit with her. Because Caden died. Sharkless, I don't think I've actually talked to you this game. It doesn't matter. She has nothing really to say. Liara?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to
Of course, Shepard.
I should go.
Never mind.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Nothing to say. You know, I could have saved up there, and then when she had nothing to say, load that save, but I don't know if that would have saved any time at all. I just hate having to run back and forth in this bloody ship in this first game, because it's very slow. And there is no need for those doors to be there. Alright. I guess technically you could go and do any other planets if you wanted, but there's no need. Can we even land on the Citadel still? Hang on a minute. That'd be weird if you could. That doesn't make sense. Alright. Is that the only system? Yeah, refuge. Alright, we can look at these, I guess. Agatoton. And there's also this one, Zaffe. There's nothing to them, actually. There's no need to look at them. Alright, to Ilos. Up. Aha, it's happening.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I'm glad you're here.
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late.
Maybe.
There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
So I'm gonna have to tell you too. This is only happening because Caden died, because I originally rolled for him. You were kind of the second option. Don't, nope, it'll be okay. I thought it was red for a second.
I promise.
That's why I need to wait for it to
Please,
stop before I
am not looking
choose.
for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. I would have come to you sooner.
What's with this music?
I was afraid. A union with another species can be a life-altering event. I do not usually... I have never done this before, Shepard.
She's saying she's never had sex at all, or you've never done this?
Wait, are you saying this would be your first time?
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. I want to do this, Shepard, and this may be our last chance.
What happens if I say we can wait?
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard?
It's not like she's about to have it. It's not like she's doing doing it the way where what is it when they then? Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
It's not like it's the one where they're gonna get pregnant. It's just for fun. Anyway, here is a very boring scene because it is the same for every character. I will say, at least in 2, they made these scenes a bit more, you know, they were unique to the different characters. Like, you know, depending on who you had a romance with. But, okay, well, a bit... Heavens, I forgot there was bare buttons. Because I thought it was much tamer than I recalled. Because that was one of the big issues with the game before it came out, because there was what was it? They basically leaked, air quotes, leaked. BioWare announced that there's sex in the game, and so there was quite a bit of moral outrage because people heard there's sex in it, but I mean, that was it.
By the goddess. That
Having sex with the prostitutes in GTA 5 and 4 and 3 is more graphic than that. Let's go again.
Ready for round 2?
Commander?
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
Lucky for you, I only need 2.
You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
So if Caden had lived and we slept with Caden, he comments on that because we do meet him in 2, but he doesn't join the party in 2. And then in 3, he basically also like, so, Commander, I heard if you sleep with someone in 2, that is, so if you have a romance in that with one of the other characters, he'll be like, so Commander, I hear you shacked up with XYZ, what the fuck? Same with Ashley, if that happens. And you can choose not to in 2, and then get back, and then, you know,
Commander?
get back with them. And you can get back with them even if you did with someone in 2.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Doesn't matter.
Stealth systems are engaged.
I'm gonna re-roll each time as to who we get.
Any idea we're here?
Thankfully, we don't have to worry about them dying.
Take us down,
with
Joker.
Caden.
Lock in on the
That
coordinates.
was always the concern, was that Caden
Negative on
could
that, Commander.
die.
The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
Doesn't quite work that way. Like, you can romance someone without them being perma-killed before the romance scene.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least a
Yay! I love the Mako! Oh, I love it so much. Oh, it's so good to get to use it for the umpteenth billionth time.
We have to try. Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Do it.
Joker,
I can do it. I know what he says here.
Gear up and head
Played
down
this
to the
game enough
Mako.
times.
Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Once again, not sure if I want my life to be in the hands of Seth Green, but okay, sure. Alright, let's see what we get. Our final mission, so hopefully we get something good. We got Garrus so far. Liara wouldn't be bad. Actually, we got a... I was going to say, she wouldn't be bad just to get a bit more, get some bionic in there. Otherwise, we have no bionic at the moment. Although in this one, bionics are okay in this one, just powers overall are not very good in this first game. Oh look, it's Saren. The man named after a gas.
You two, keep moving inside now.
I was gonna say, if we landed fast enough, we could have really just opened fire and possibly killed him right then and there. But Joker was too slow.
We have to get
Once
inside this
again,
bunker
this is
before
why you
Saren
don't
finds the
leave
conduit.
things
There
up
is
to
no way
Seth
we're
Green.
getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
I just don't want to have to fight them normally, so I'm just gonna try and hit him with some splash damage from here. Alright. I think we got like 2 of them. We also leveled up. There we go, that's done. I don't think I've ever gotten to level 30, which is the max. I've always gotten to like level 28, even doing all the missions like we have. Well, we didn't do one of them, but that doesn't really matter. That, and... ooh. Yeah, use that one. I gave her a good assault rifle in case she needed it. Oh, that's bad. Armatures are scary, also, why are you near dead? Don't know, it's fast. Overload, and you are blocked apparently. Oh, he's dead, that's why. Yo. Ah. That's fine. And one left over here. Wait, isn't? You just behind cover, or you stuck in something? That's fine. It's really weird, this, because this is a design that doesn't make sense, as we learn in the future. Actually, looking at the design, you know what it reminds me of? Remember Alien? The creature that they found on in the crash ship with all the eggs? Kinda reminds me of that. I think that thing has a name that's been given to it by fans, but doesn't really matter. I don't mind the music on this planet. Oh! You have an overload. Connections. Also, I mentioned that this is the last planet. It is the last planet, but we do... It isn't the last place, like, we get moved elsewhere for a final fight. The last bit is a bit longer than you think. It's not just this planet. Jammed, so there's other enemies around. Maybe not. It's not. How do I... oh, that way, okay. Where am I? ended up? Help, I'm lost and confused. I can't go down there. Is this it? No? What's the point of that lift? I haven't gone anywhere. I can't move from here. I thought that was a husk for a second. No. Oh, no, that's great. What's the point of going down here? Okay, so it's like ghosts or the other things don't they cause my guns don't be. Where is it? That's all. Okay. What a strange lift. Like I said, it doesn't lead to anything. I mean, there was a crate that I could have unlocked, but that's just a sort of loot at this point in the game. We're kind of all maxed out. Oh, actually, hang on, I think I bought a sniper rifle for Garrus. Let's probably equip that in a second.
It still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disable.
I don't think I can open the menu because we are in a glorified loading screen. Okay, cool. Let's figure out. I've got the space still. Didn't I get a better thing for me? No. But for you. You just wear, don't you just wear human armor? Yeah, you do, because you're technically humanoid. Yeah, have that. How about for you? Ooh. That's pretty good. Have that. I think I bought that for him and I don't need it. There, that one. Have that. Ooh, actually. Have that. It's mine. You can have that one. I've still got the Savant 9. Wait, we got another Savant 9? Wow. That's pretty nice. Okay, and the game saves for me. How nice. It's a prime. Get in cover. Oh my goodness, everyone's dying. What the hell hit them? So what the hell's in front of me? Oh, I think it's that. Ah, destroyer. It's dead. Oh, what happens if I open this? Oh, it's on my side now. There we go. How about this one? Okay, I can just cheat. Cheat, I say. Be lazy, I mean. I hit the wrong button too soon. Okay, so once you've done one decryption, you've done them all.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
That actually leads into something I'm going to bitch about in a second.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
What a coincidence! How convenient!
Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It's not clear.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped.
I just have to move that a little. It was in a weird spot. Is that it? Okay. So I was speaking with some of my friends last night, and I was bitching about Doctor Who and what the fuck happened with it, and about the shit that happened that I don't like. Because some people, okay, just about everyone hates all the shit with Jodie Whittaker and that writing. Some of the new shit with the writing is also fucking awful. Anyone who thinks otherwise is deluding themselves. But I was saying how I hated the writing even with, what's it called, with Matt Smith. And I brought up so many things, and I mentioned, and this is an example I often think of as to why I hate it. Is this the right way? I believe so, yeah, because we came from this way. Yep. Okay. So there's a whole bit during that. I think it was, well, they used it a lot in the fucking episode with James Corden, because why the fuck was he in that? I know it was at the time it was popular, but he's a fucking annoying cunt even back then. But there was a whole bit which first got introduced, I think it was when they made Amy and Rory's baby, where he says that he can speak baby. And they use this as a joke for the rest of it, that he can speak every fucking language there is, of course, and, you know, it's everything else. And what annoyed me so much was, I think it was in one of his last episodes, it was right after he regenerated, I think, into Capaldi. And there's a fucking T-Rex in Victorian London. And there's characters saying, with a straight face, mind you, they need the Doctor because he can speak dinosaur. And I'm just like, there's some dumb dialogue in this show lots of times, yes, but just the fact they're saying that just with a completely straight face, I'm gonna go back to the maker, it's just like, come on. But the thing about that is this, and this is what gets to me, this whole bit about, like, you know, you can speak baby, you can speak dinosaur, whatever. The TARDIS, in Doctor Who, translates all speech, all language, into English. It's how they get around why all the aliens speak English and why people from other countries that would be speaking a different language are speaking English. It's a way to explain it. I think it's a fairly fine way to explain it, considering it's old BBC. And imagine if every time they had characters speaking Italian or French or whatever when they're in those countries, or even like an older English. Like if they went back to the Middle Ages, they'd be speaking an older form of English that's incomprehensible nowadays. But my point being that if the TARDIS can translate everything that's being spoken, then if people are around the Doctor, they should be able to understand when a fucking baby talks. But again, who cares? They just fucking wrote it. They didn't care about what was happening by that point. They stopped caring about anything that made sense. I mean, by the time Matt Smith showed up, there was no Psychic Paper either. Although I don't even know if he had, I don't believe Psychic Paper existed in the older ones. That was just introduced with the, I guess you could call it a reboot. I don't know what you call it. So here's the main theme playing in the background. With Eccleston. But it just sort of disappeared, and there was no explanation as to why it was gone. Which, I don't know why there wasn't. Did he accidentally wash his trousers with them when he regenerated into Matt Smith? What the fuck happened? Anyway. I was talking about this because I learned about what happened with the 60th anniversary special, so I never fucking watched them. I had no care. I haven't watched the show since the first season with Capaldi because I fucking hated it.
What is happening?
Yeah.
It's a trap. Sarah must have
That
set
show.
an ambush.
I do not think Saren is behind this.
It's a shame. Oh well. Hello? Because I know people were excited for the whole 60th anniversary special because Davies came back. He's the one who was the writer during the Tennant era that people liked. Tennant was coming back because they were banking on the fact that people like him. But I don't know what the fuck happened about this shit that Davies' writing just became shit. There was a whole dumb thing of making Davros walk because apparently it's a stereotype and it's mean to have a villain be in a wheelchair.
You are not Prothean.
Literally his...
not
I'm not making this up, that was Davies' explanation for why Davros couldn't walk.
It
was just silly. I don't care if they want to have him be able to walk and make up an excuse for it, but don't say that's the reason why.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not
They can literally just have it be a Davros from a time before he became confined to a wheelchair.
Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change.
The big thing that angered me, and I think angered a lot of people, was just they completely broke everything about the history of the Doctor with that whole timeless child stuff, where he's not actually a Gallifreyan or something. I don't fucking know. I don't watch it, so I stopped watching it because it just became silly and stupid. Which, yeah, it was always pretty silly as a show, but it just...
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did.
Some of the things were just like too ridiculous.
The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Cool. You can investigate and learn stuff, but it doesn't really matter. I've done all this before. Sadly, my old stream of this isn't on YouTube. That was before I was recording them, but...
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
You didn't surrender?
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
Nope.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single
Which means
goal,
that technically
the
Saren's
extinction
wrong.
of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal,
Yeah, it's
and
interesting to hear how
absolutely
in their version of it, the Reapers were, like, the war lasted a long time. They said a few centuries.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
For fun!
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
How can I stop them?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
Cool. They didn't find you?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
Oh, that's how they were spared.
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. but the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed.
No, in their
decades,
empire.
Centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You were cowards.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
But you couldn't open them. Couldn't wake them up.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just
I mean,
shut
you had
them
no
down,
choice.
You killed them?
Why is that's monstrous the Paragon? But apparently that's what I'm choosing. But it's like,
you were programmed to
as it
protect
says,
them,
it was necessary. I
not
had no choice.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My
Exactly. They
actions
probably
were
had
a
it put
result
in
of
place. Like, you know,
contingency
if
programming
things happen,
entered
you
on
start
my creation.
shutting down the non-essential people.
But they
The
didn't
ones
tell
that
the
are most
non-essential
important.
staff about this contingency.
Maybe
I
they did.
saved key personnel.
Maybe the non-essential staff knew
retreated,
that would happen.
the top researchers
They just
were
hoped it
still
wouldn't.
alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population.
Hey, they could maybe.
Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers
try.
from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
The Keepers?
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The
Why did you
Keepers are
think that?
controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay.
Oh, okay. Guess they are.
After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Aha! Sovereign should order. So that was meant to wake them all up, unless there was
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Not with that attitude. Can you help me?
Is there any way we can stop
goodness,
them?
that is a
There's
horrible
a data
angle.
file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
You can ask questions, but I don't care.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data
They've
file and
asked
let's
for
go.
it before.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to
The
the
game
knowledge
being
of
like,
the
hey, you want
Protheans.
some more
It
lore?
is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Ask some more questions. Are you insane?
We're in a race to save the galaxy.
Yeah, it's
and
not
you
like
wanna
she's
play
devoted
Q&A
her
with a hologram?
106 years of her
You are
life to
right.
this.
I am sorry.
I say
My
106
personal
years. That's how old
feelings
she
clouded
is, I
my
think. I don't
judgment.
actually remember. How old was she again? 100 something.
We should go.
The one you call Saren
I'll
has
say at
not
least
reached the
80 years.
conduit.
I'll say the first
Not
20 she
yet.
may not have cared.
There is still hope if you hurry.
Hey, I got Paragon points. Ain't that nice? Alright. Let's go! Man, the way we get to the Citadel is pretty stupid.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Technically, their advanced technology. Well, some of it they made, but it also came from other stuff.
They gave us a chance. It falls to us to make the most of it. So I suggest.
Alright. Oop. Spin. Turn. Oh god, I'm stuck. Great design. You could get yourself wedged in there. That's a terrible place to save when I'm in mid-air game. What the fuck? This would have been a better spot to put the marker for an autosave, so I'm not in mid-air. Aha, found him. Now go to get Colossus. Oh, that's hurt me a lot. It's short. No, I should just. I think it's healed something. I think there's a lore reason, like you can read up on it in the Codex and it explains that it can self-heal, but I've read all the codices. Codices or codices? I think it's codices. Is it technically codex? I've read them all before on stream. Back in the first playthrough. In the ancient days! I actually don't even remember what year it was. It was when this trilogy came out. Well, this remaster came out. Fun times. Even going back from this one is super fun. How is that not hitting? Yeah, that one actually didn't hit this. Maybe it's because of the distance. Must have been. Because there is a bit of lock onto your bullets. It's only slight. Doesn't count for this though. Anyway, here it is.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
This is so stupid.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Here he comes with a whole fuck ton of Geth. There's the Ascension. I believe that's what it's called. Man, it's shaped stupid.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving.
Destiny
System's not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
Well, the Council are meant to end up on the Ascension. How though? It wasn't docked. Whatever. We have a 40-second time limit. You don't have to actually fight these things. I think it's a bunch of Colossi. Can't even tell. Just get past them.
Hang on. Things are going to get a little wrong.
Yeah, they're Colossi. And here's why this is really stupid. I don't think the Mako is necessarily designed to go through space, but fuck it, it is. It is now being launched into space, through space, to live right there, at that little mass relay statue that they thought was a statue. I have always found it to be really silly, the way we get here, via the Mako. Like, how did Saren get there? Did he just walk into it and just get flung through space as he is? Like, I'd rather see that way, and it's just him flailing about, like, ragdolling all through there. Can we talk to Urbino? No. Even if we wanted to, there's enemies. Oh, it's easy. Alright, to the lift. There's something funny about how we're just looking at him. I was gonna say, why are you mad at them? You need them. Oh wait, they stopped you from opening the the thingy. And the arms are closing.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
I think the executor or executor, whatever it is. I think that was Bale. Encountered him earlier. Or I think it's rank title. I don't know. Well, he made it. I hate its tentacle bits. Why does it move that way? It's gross. Up in like
Saren's locked the elevator.
zero gravity, I believe, as well.
Going outside.
Yeah. This is weird. This would be really disconcerting. That word, because we're technically now we'd be walking sideways. Very difficult. We'll probably save itself in a minute, but just in case. Ah, we saved it well. It's in Vermeer. I guess it wasn't too long ago, but... I say too long ago, meaning that we haven't really done anything else other than, well, everything, but... And look, Geth. You have the great benefit of not needing to worry about oxygen. Whoa. No, dodge that. What did I miss? Hello? I mean, it's not hard to fight through. It gets a little bit tougher. I want to say this little slot. This part is just slow. Let's just get into the end. Oh, there's Krogan's here. You dead? Nope. Hey, you are. Because we will have to deal with what are they called? Turrets. And I think it's the first and only time I believe where we've had to fight. We'll have to fight heavy turrets without taking them. Dude, you were shooting your own kinetic barriers. Real smart. Missed. My shields are down. That's actually kind of concerning. Jump. That's what I mean about annoying things. So later games, you could, like on here, you could press X while leaning forward, and you climb up it. There's a word for that. It's not repel. What do you call it? Oh, that doesn't matter. Later games being the very next one. Ooh! He was running. Got him. Ah, iron turrets. Yes, fight for me, turret. Activate more turrets? Yes, I can. More turrets. Medi jump. here to dropships destroyed. It's only down anyway. I think we can deal with damage. And it's gone. It's not even destroyed, it's just flying out of there. Dead? I can't tell. Yes, it is. Oh, that's not good. Overload. And the arrow's down. Should be up in a second. I think I was dead. There she is. What? What else is there around this corner? No, it's just a trooper. After all that, just one measly little trooper. He's trying his best though. You can't be too mad at him. Oh! Holy jeez, that really hurt. I thought I could take that. We're only like 2 meters back. We're right here. Yara, get out of the fucking way. Get in the way of my bullets. There you go. It's dead. Should we all come around that corner? Oh! No, it's a waste. That's fine. That's what I mean about powers in this. So that's my overload. It's just floating there until something gets nearby. It's weird. I don't know why it's only in this. Yeah, there they are. There's the turrets. Gotta be careful because this only has so much AC. Yara, why are you dead? Don't be dead. I much prefer you not being dead. League and cover! Where's the other one? Be able to take it out before it can shoot me! What did I just say? Note to self, if I can, after this spot, save. I have to fight these broken again. Not tough, but it's just something else to get from before. Oh! Can I? No, I don't think so, because there's this one, literally this one trooper there, and I'm wondering if he's there just to stop you from doing that. See how many of them I can take out from this distance first. Yeah, they can and will still target me from back here. Okay. Fun time. Go away. Ooh. So much smoke in the way I can't tell when it's down. Okay, it's down. Yeah, going. Alright, are there any other turrets? I can't tell. I think I got... one more. No, there isn't. I broke it. Okay, I just saw the tower fall. Gotcha. Get up. Okay, good. Right, made it through there. Hey, can I save? No, okay, good. That's nice. Yes, I can. Thank Christ. Good. Let's never do that again. Holy Lou, that was not fun. Oh look, a hatch. Wow, that stuff with Ilos was much shorter. We've only been going 90 minutes. I thought it was much longer. Like going through Ilos and then getting to this fight here on the Citadel. Like, it's a bit of time. For some reason I thought it was going to take like a couple more hours than this. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I did it today and didn't decide to save it. Why am I using the pistol? Oh, because I can't aim for shit, that's why. You would think would make the shotgun the better option since I can't aim for shit, but no. I need that. Hey, it's Saren. I'm just gonna preemptively plug my controller in because I bet you it's gonna need to be on low battery now. It was at full charge, but it runs out quickly. Just so it doesn't yell at me beforehand. I doubt it would, but not much longer left, but still.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Well, I'm here now.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
How about no, you? I can stop them.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Oh, good for you. You're more machine than man.
Fancy hardware's not gonna save you.
You don't understand, Shepard. There is a place for organics in the New Order. The Reapers need men and women of action. People like us.
Are you still organic at this point?
Sovereign recognizes your value. You've impressed it. Surrender to the Reapers, and you will be spared.
Imagine if you had an option to do that, you got like a secret ending or something. As a slave.
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die.
Sure.
The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans. Not by you. The cycle always continues.
You're indoctrinated.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic
You look
life.
disgusting.
This is our destiny.
You're literally, I think the skin from you is rotting. Anyway, we don't have enough for either of these. So, enough talk.
No more stalling, Saren.
I think he would have hurt himself and he'd be weaker for the fight if we could have done that, but it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, I can't see him. Overload. You don't have warp? Oh, you've used it. Overload's recharging. I don't know if he's considered synthetic, so I don't know if Overload does extra damage, but does he have the shield? Well, most of the shield. convince him you can always skip this phase of the fight. There's a second phase. Spoilers! Heavens above! You got it. It's cut in half or something? Oh my god, that face! Ah, he's just got a piece of glass in him. Hi, everybody! What was Dr. Nick meant to be like? With his accent, what ethnicity was he supposed to be? Oh, he did it. I don't need to worry about saving. It should auto save before the second phase anyway.
Vigil's data file.
Yeah, but what happens if you convince him he'll shoot himself to
Quick,
remember,
open
then
the
we have to
station's
fight him
arms.
anyway?
Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
Hello? I am looking for oh god, what was one of the lines Bart said?
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel.
Oh no, Seth
Tell me
reading.
that's you, Commander.
How did you get here so fast? It's me.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you really willing to sacrifice human lives to save the Council, Shepard?
I like Garrus's he's like, you know, you could just let the Council die and have more humans survive.
The Council must be sacrificed for the greater good. Don't waste your reinforcements. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up. Save the human fleet to attack Sovereign.
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to the wheel. What does the wheel decide? The wheel has decided to be good.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension no matter what the cost.
I hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
Alliance ships, move in.
It's Hackett!
Save the Destiny Ascension.
Who we still have yet to actually see. We have only heard his luxurious voice. I could listen to Hackett talk for
picking up
hours.
reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Why do you call it a goddess when you are monogender? Technically there should not be no concept of a god versus a goddess. This bit's pretty cool. It is interesting to see what a, you know,
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear.
what a
You are all clear.
space battle looks like in this universe.
All
That's the only
ships
time
move
we do.
in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Make sure he's dead.
Why don't we do it? Oh, that's right, we've got to delegate authority. Delegate my authority. His blood is black. That should be concerning.
He's dead.
It looks more like squid ink. Saren, still want to say you're in control? If you can convince him with the right right amount of points. He does realize in the last moment, oh shit.
And this station is mine.
Switch over. Oh, give him an overload on everything. It's actually, it's floating perfect. Oh, something's happening. I did enough damage so he couldn't move.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back.
Nah.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Oh look. Oh, Siren fight. Where is he? That was nice. It restored all my abilities. I don't remember there's other enemies around to fight during this arc. That would be not fun. Stay still, you weird bitch. There are other enemies. Oh, he's doing dead anyway. He's dead. That was easy. That seemed way too easy. It's only on normal. I'm not. That's because I'm not putting on fucking insane. Not even for 3 trophies. No, would it be 3 or 4? I don't remember. I think it's 4, 1 for each of the games, and then an extra gold one for doing it in all 3.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Look, I'm a trophy slot, but I'm not that much of a trophy slot. Read about exactly how the guns work for, well, both the guns we have, is why they have infinite ammo. They don't technically, but they kind of do. And how their ship guns work in the codex, and I've read it all before, and it doesn't matter. Sorry, you want to do that louder for the people in the back? I don't know if they could hear.
Go!
Sovereign be like, ha! I get my last laugh, I still kill her. It teases that we might have died. But like most things that since become franchises, teasing that it doesn't really work because we know there's a future, because there's 2 other games after this. 3 if we count Andromeda, but Shepard's not in that. Although the Mass Effect 4 is going to have Shepard, I believe. I think they're just going to straight up call it Mass Effect 4. I think they're going to forget they even made Andromeda because it just went so badly received.
They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
I think he was meant to say where's Shepard, but he didn't. You think that's gonna kill me? Commander fucking Shepard. They didn't even try to find us. Yeah, look, we're right here. Look, see, we're fine. They just, you know, they just gestured like, oh, you got crushed, or she, whatever. You got crushed under that arm. You're like, oh, alright, well, let's just leave. Don't even try to look. The fuck, guys. We win!
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to
you have
recognize
names?
the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans.
They've only ever said Solarian Council or Asari Council or Durian Council. Why do they have names all of a sudden?
Soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
You owe me.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor.
Bitch thinks it's gonna be him.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat.
Like me, it's me.
Given all
it's
that
me.
has happened, I am sure your recommendation.
I feel like they should have asked Houdini to do it. He's gonna do it the same way that fucking. Oh god, what's his name? God, what's his bloody name? Dick Cheney did it, where he's like, "I'll find your vice president," and then he looked around and he's like, "Looks like I'm the only candidate that I think's good enough." Let's see what we get. We've got to actually choose Udina, apparently.
I want a true advocate for humanity on the Council. Someone who'll protect the interests of our species no matter what. I want Udina.
Well, the Ambassador has worked with the Council in the past, and we are familiar with his style and methods.
A little too familiar, you could say.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, Counselor. I've been holding back.
That's not.
We will all learn to work together
That's not
in time.
Sovereign's
not really a good way to.
The beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Oh shit, we're still going. The wheel, done with the wheel. I've got work to do.
Don't start patting yourselves on the back just yet. Sovereign wasn't alone. The rest of the Reapers are still out there, and I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Well, she's gone. No matter. Let's get to the important part of swearing me into the Council.
To do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. Together, we will drive them back into dark space.
And away we go. Can we see like a scene of all the Reapers in dark space, like getting ready to attack? Or am I thinking the end of 2? Yep. Skip that. Yep. And there we go. That is the end of Mass Effect 1 Randomized. What if I pressed X? Is it just going to load into the game there? No, okay, cool. What are the extras? You can look at all the trophies. I have all of them, so it doesn't matter. What's the gameplay? It's normal, auto level up. Yeah, the legendary or normal. Alright, anyway, none of that matters. That is all for this. So, yeah, it's been really fun so far doing this randomized thing. I'm really going to be interested in 2. Now, I'll mention this right now, but I'll also get more into it once we get up to it. 2 is going to be a bit... 2 and 3 are going to be a bit weirder with the, some of the choices. Now, the choices are a little bit more in-depth with the whole Paragon and Renegade stuff. They're a little more obvious in them, but you'll also get some in cutscenes where you have to press L2 or R2. R2 is the Paragon option, I believe, and then L2 is your Renegade one. The way I'm going to do that is when it pops up, I will do this, because it pauses cutscenes. I will spin the wheel. Let's say, for example, a Paragon option comes up. So, you know, got the wheel up, I'll bring the wheel up, I'll spin it. It rolls Paragon, so I will select it. Say instead, something comes up, let's see what we get here. So if it was Paragon in the corner, and I rolled it, spin it, and it says Renegade, then I won't press the button. That's how I'm going to do it for that. I'll talk more about that when we get up to it. And when we start Mass Effect 2, just like this one, I will have a thing set up for a lot of decisions. For missions we do, I'll have one set up for who we romance for what characters we bring with missions. I won't have to roll one for origins or anything, like, you know, whether we're male or female, because all our stuff carries over. But yeah, it'll be really fun to see what that one's going to be like, since the choices make a bit more. It'll also be a longer game, I feel like. It might be a longer stream. Although we got this done in 5. So yeah, even this wasn't like the longest in the world. It took 5 streams in total. I might just end up calling this part 6 just to make things easier, since it, like I said, it crashed on me before everything. Well, I say it crashed, everything froze on my computer. Hasn't happened in a while. But anyway, that is all for today. Won't be Resident Evil tomorrow because I haven't started. I'm actually going to do something else tomorrow, but I do have something in mind. It's in line with Resident Evil, you'll see. I really need to sit down and just catch up with Resident Evil 0, but I don't want to. It's just a hassle. Anywho. And then this will return on Thursday, not Wednesday. I'm swapping around, because originally this was Monday, Wednesdays, and then Thursdays was Danganronpa, but I'm swapping that to Wednesday, and there's a reason for that. A silly reason, but a reason nonetheless. Anywho, thank you for watching, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.